Hello, YouTube followers. It's Molly again with another update. This is my week 4. Don't look, don't look at my band-aided finger. It's a long story, and I don't even want to talk about it. It has nothing to do with this. So let's just get to the video. This is week 4, post-op of my tummy tuck and liposuction. Um, just a little update of what's been going on. Um, Last week was actually kind of a horrible week. A lot of weird, random things happened, and we'll go over that now. On Saturday, I didn't really do very well on my diet, so I didn't lose any weight last week, which is only my fault. But now I'm back on my Weight Watchers, and I did lose a pound already this week, so I will continue Weight Watchers and hope that weight loss system will continue to work for me because so far I'm doing awesome on it. I just had a bad time on Saturday. Well, I had a great time on Saturday eating what I wanted to eat. But the problem was, and this is what we'll talk about today, is like this is TMI, but I totally was like surfing the crimson wave. I had Aunt Flo coming to visit. I was in the red. I had my period this week. On the good side, I noticed that like my hormonal symptoms weren't so bad. I wasn't as moody or as irritable or as edgy, and even my bleeding was a little bit lighter. So I'm hoping that that's all due to the weight that I've lost and the weight and fat that I lost from my surgery. I mean, I would like to accredit everything to that surgery, but anywho, my symptoms were so much better. But also for that reason, I won't be showing you an after picture this week, but I have lots of other pictures to show you of weird stuff that happened. Um, um, but so I would like to blame, for the record, I would like to blame my eating on Saturday on my period because it was a little out of control. I mean, it wasn't super out of control, but I'm pretty sure I went like 10 points over my weekly budget. So, whatever. This is a new week, and I'm not going to beat myself up for it. Anywho, ski. Oh, let's talk about this. So, on Friday, no, on Saturday, when I first woke up in the morning, um, I I felt a little bit weird. I knew that something was wrong. I couldn't wake up very well, and my eye was swollen, like really swollen. And here's a couple of creepy pictures of my swollen eye. This is how I looked when I woke up. It's a close up and then kind of a backup picture. Don't be alarmed. I'm not wearing any makeup and it's right after I woke up, so I look creepy. So those are those pictures. So first it started with the eye, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening?" Ugh. Well, like about an hour or two later that morning, all of a sudden, I just started itching everywhere, like that my abdominal binder and my leg spanks were, wherever those were. I was itching like crazy. I mean, it itched so bad that I started crying because I was like, I can't take it. But then, like when I unhooked my Spanx that like hook up the side and zip up the side. I unhooked all of those and I like pulled it down a little bit and my stomach felt so much better. But then after I unhooked them, um, I realized that my skin was all red and irritated. So here's a picture of my belly button and abdomen as I saw it right that time. So here's those pictures. And then I was like, I gotta get this off. I gotta get this thing off. So I yanked the whole Spanx thing off and I was like, I can't take it. And then my legs were all red too. Here's a picture of my leg. So yes, my leg was all red and I was like, what the hell is happening? And my husband's like, well, what did you did you do anything different? What did you wash it with? And I was like, well, I had taken my Spanx and washed them with like you're supposed to hand wash the Spanx because they're like surgical Spanx and they're all super cool or whatever. So I hand washed them with Tide. Like I just like got a bunch of Tide, put it all over them, and then like rinsed it in the sink. Like I'm taking it my washboard, and I rinsed that, and I was like, well, that's probably good. And I just let it air dry. Turns out that might be irritating to your skin. He's like, well, I've always washed it with Dawn. I just wash it with Dawn in the sink. So I may or may not have done that to myself. So my skin was just super irritated. So then I literally took gobs and gobs of like pure aloe vera gel, put it all over everything that was red. And then to top it all off, I got a whole bunch of hydrocortisone cream, which I know does not help with healing. It's a steroid cream, but it helps with the itching. At which point I was like, if I don't stop the itching, I can't wear my Spanx that I'm supposed to wear. So then I put that cream all over everywhere, and then it felt better. But then like we needed to totally wash out my Spanx like twice to like make them okay. So then I had to wear those bamboo Spanx that I showed you in a different pic or in a different video. The bamboo ones that like look like a Chinese torture device, like a thumb trap. So I did wear those, and then I look like a circus freak. And here's a picture of me looking forlorn wearing the alternative Spanx. So yeah, I look cool, as always, with everything that I do regarding this surgery. And then, oh, here's another update. Oh, and so then the itching did go away, and I learned my lesson. I'm an idiot, and I'll never do that again to those Spanx. So after that, the skin calmed down. On a different note, I did finally throw away the surgical belly band abdominal binder that they gave me at the surgeon's office. It was just super worn out. So I did go ahead and do what I suggested in my last video, or maybe it's the video before, where I took that big abdominal binder, I cut about 10 inches off it, and now that's what I'm wearing for my abdominal binder. And it's fine. I mean, it doesn't have the good back thing that the other one had on it. It doesn't have like that back panel, but it does the job. And I'm hoping and praying on August 26th I go see my doctor, and I'm praying to the Lord that he tells me that I don't have to wear this abdominal binder anymore because it's getting really uncomfortable. Same with the Spanx. Um, I'm just looking through my pictures so I can make sure that I show you guys every super cool thing that I did because that's awesome. Um, oh, here's another thing that happened. Both the stitches on my side came off. I had like those random stitches coming out of my side. You can see those in my other videos. Um, they were like just random surgical stitches that were coming out of the side of my abdominal incision, and one of them came off in the shower one day, and like 3 days later the other one came off. So they must have dissolved or whatever, but they're not there anymore, and that's all that matters. Um, I also I have been having this issue where my Spanx goes so low, only so low, and there's like this much room left on my knees. So I like the Spanx shrink my thighs down, but then I had this like blip of knee fat. So I tried a couple different things. I tried A-strapping my knees, but then like the A-strap would like slide up and down and up and down. I bought some cheaper like knee braces, like kind of nylon knee braces and pulled those up. But then they really hurt and they like would just like grate on the back of my knees and I couldn't wear those all day. I even tried Ted hose and those were so uncomfortable and just slid all over the place. So I'm just gonna deal with it for now. Um, they just none of them worked. I hope if you have the knee bulge, it works for you. I'm hoping that it's just I'm hoping that it's just edema and swelling. If it's not, then I just need to keep losing weight and working out, and hopefully my knees will shrink back down. Otherwise, I might just have fat knees, and then I just need to keep reducing my fat. Um, what is this? Oh, sick of. These are my notes that I made. Don't hate. Oh, and then my final piece of news is that my belly button has just been acting weird lately. It hasn't been, you've seen the other pictures, it just hasn't been like healing amazingly. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Blah, blah, blah. So I asked the nurse practitioner that I work with to look at it again, and she's like, Molly, I swear there is a stitch in there that's trying to come out, trying to come out. So I went to take a shower that night, and everything was whatever. And then when I went to get out of the shower, there was this little white string sticking out of my belly button. And so what did I do? I took a tweezers, grabbed that sucker, and pulled it out. And here is a picture of the stitch and my belly button at that time. So victory is mine! And now my belly button is healing so much better. So much better. Um, and I hope that it continues to get better. It's almost all the way closed now. There's still a little bit of drainage. I I'm gonna apologize that I don't have an after picture for you of like me in my underwear where I show you the before and after, but I do have my period, and I just think that's weird to take a picture. I don't know. I just don't. Bleh. So, anywho, next week, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, I will be uploading a new video and with new pictures of before and after, or I haven't done my before picture yet, of my progress so far and more pictures of my belly button and how I'm doing. And I hope to actually include some standing shots of before and after so you can really see what the difference has been. Um, I'm not sure if it's going to be next week where I show my official before and after pictures, but I definitely will show an after picture next week. And I'm hoping that after I see the plastic surgeon next Wednesday, that the week after that, in 2 weeks, in 2 videos, that I will finally show you my before and my after. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. Please subscribe and check out my other videos if you want to, and have a super week.